let's turn this on. I need to find out how to do the visions of Nazoth, because I don't actually know where to go. I'm sure I'll find out eventually. I do have a legendary quest. Maybe this is it? The Azerite advantage. You cannot waste any time. Our spies have intercepted a line's message decrypting an outcropping of Azerite on the Great Sea. The Banshee's well isn't quick enough to get us. Luckily for us, we've arranged for a Zandalari ship rigged, ready to go. Island expeditions? What the hell? Did it not copy over my account data? Heritage of the Zandalari. Speak with Valyria Sanguinin. Return of the Black Prince. Meeting with King Rim and Stormwind. We have much to discuss. Speak with Valyria at the port. This is probably what I need to do. Hello there. Hey look, it's Crimson. I recognize your little thing. The Warfront looms. I'm not doing a Warfront. I didn't submit a bug report. What the hell? So I have mail? What's this mail about? I love doing island expeditions. That's not something you hear every day. Titan Residuum. I gotta make sure to spend my Titan Residuum. Oops, I forgot to pop out chat. Pop out chat. How's your day going? I don't know. Good, I guess. I like to actively not think of days in terms of good or bad, because that kind of encourages a toxic mindset that days can be good or bad, when really days are pretty long and a lot of things happen in a day. And I know a couple of people where one bad thing happens, they'll say like, oh, my entire day is ruined now. It's like, man, that's such a toxic mindset to have. Your entire day is ruined because one bad thing happened. You exaggerate her. Maybe you're just a really pessimistic person. One thing in your back, it's from 1,000 Needles Quest, right? Yeah. I got this for a video that never got made. I'll probably make the video soon. Where's Valyria at? There she is. I've come with word from Stormwind Keep. The Black Prince has returned, and together with the Speaker, they hope to root out Nazoth where he lies. Tell me what you saw. Awesome in-game event. That was an awesome in-game event. I hope that Rathian's expertise can lead us to the old god. We have precious little time to go otherwise. The Speaker has requested that I send you to aid him and Rathian in their efforts. You have proven yourself a great ally to Azeroth, and I suspect you will have a big part to play in the coming battles. Let us hope the rest of the Horde and Alliance can put aside the squabbles to face a common enemy. That's not going to happen. Take a portal from Hall of Ancients to Silithus. Okie dokes. How's your gay going? Ah, you got me. My heart is at 70. I didn't check mine. Mine's at 66. I wanted to get it to 69. If you understand the reference. It's pretty highbrow. You probably wouldn't. Is Shadow Priest your main on live? It was for the last raid tier. Normally my main is a Disc Priest. Imagine remembering the specific date and day that really sucked. Either you're an extreme pessimist, or the day was actually that bad. It's like, I think it's just a toxic mindset to have. hoping for a day to be a good one. So you go around looking for good events, and then one bad thing happens, and you think, oh, never mind, I thought I was having a good day, but it's actually a bad one. It just encourages you to look for the negative, because negative things always trump good ones. Because our brains are designed to care about negative events more than positive ones. You go to the store, you buy something, you come back, and maybe you trip before you go inside. You think, man, what a terrible day. Not even thinking about the fact that you were able to go to the store and interact with all these people who are perfectly nice and pleasant to you, because you don't remember, because that's normal. It's normal for people to be, nice. But then you trip, and all of a sudden the day is now bad. That's awesome as hell. Thanks, Blizzard, the best company of all time. You know what they say about Blizzard, the greatest company of all time. I finally made it home in time for the Friday stream. Missed the last few. Well, Jeremy H., I've been streaming at night pretty regularly for like the last 2 weeks. So you could probably make it to one of those. What's your plan for the next Villains Corner? Probably Sargeras or something like that. The last Villains Corner dealt with him pretty heavily. Blizzard's an okay company. They make a few games. Well, my personal thoughts on Blizzard, the greatest company of all time, is that, yeah, I guess they're alright as well. 69, the sex number. What's this thing about a heart? You wouldn't understand, Sam. You don't play WoW. Ooh. Okie dokie. Are they just repeating the same thing again? So what am I supposed to do? Oh, I didn't know it brought up your neck. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Usually this thing is so surrounded by fucking people in live that I can't see shit. I had no idea your neck popped up when you clicked on it. After you do Heroes Corner, you should make a Heroes Corner. I don't think I'll ever finish Villains Corner. There are no bad days anymore, just days. Millhouse Banhutin. Exactly. Meet Magni Bronzebeard outside Halls of Origination in Oldham. Speak to Mother to travel to the Maelstrom. Mother, I have a chosen corrupted item. Why am I going to the Maelstrom? What's your favorite race besides the Blood Elves? Shit, I don't know. Probably Forsaken. Why am I at the Maelstrom? Isn't this the Shaman Order Hall? The Shaman Earthen Ring are powerful, but this is more than ever they can handle. Like you did in Order Cell, use your Heart of Azeroth to seal up the wounds afflicted here. Defeat the Azurite. I don't think this is part of the Visions of N'Zoth quest. I'll accept it, but I'm not gonna do it. Humans evolved to avoid badness, so naturally we're experts at recognizing it. I guess that's one way to explain it. Nice. I go to bed at 10. I can't in the morning, but it's not the same as live. Yeah, there's no point in watching a VOD of a live stream. The point of a live stream is to be in chat and to troll the person who's streaming by asking them if they know who Joe is or if they've heard about the new disease called ligma. Otherwise, what's the point? You know? Lots of big companies seem to big news this year. Big companies like Blizzard, the greatest company of all time. Blizzard said they didn't check their average heartbeats and flex about the internet. Rathian's still hot and I'm still not gay. Rathian's one of my favorite characters. I love all the love and attention they've been giving him. Let's see. How do I get to Oldham the quickest? Probably a teleport to Orgrimmar and then take the portal directly to Oldham. Actually, I could just flow there from Silithus. Pokemon Sword Shield National Pokédex. What about Pokédex? Felplay, didn't you say you hated Pokemon and that you weren't going to play it? And then now you're playing it? Hypocrite much? Didn't Game Freak lie about why they removed most of the Pokemon for older gens? I mean, most people, they only see like the truth as the most negative outcome. You know, if someone says like an excuse for something and it's not negative, people will be like, they're obviously lying. What's the real reason? So you have to come up with something negative for people to believe you. I mean, like, the truth could be whatever they said, but, you know, also something else. It doesn't have to be one all-encompassing negative thing. Hey man, I've heard you have ligma. What? I've never heard of this. What is ligma? People saying they did, but they didn't really. Do you consider Volperos as furries? Absolutely. That's why I wish to play one immediately. Didn't they say they're making new models, but then they didn't? Oh, I don't know. Didn't they say they're making a good game, but then they didn't? This isn't 8.3. Yeah, it is. It's 8.3 PTR. Ooh, it's all dark and void gaudy. Have you seen Joe? Who's Joe? I've never heard of this person before. Funny enough, like the first time someone tried that on me, you know, they asked like, you know, have you heard, you know, Joe sent me? And I was like, oh, that's neat. What is he doing right now? Because I have a YouTuber friend named Joe. And if someone says they were sent by Joe, I just assume they're a fan of his. Ligma skin. Literally the quest tells you Oldham is just south of Silithus. Go fly. Well, I mean, I play World of Warcraft. I'm not a reader. I just go wherever my thing tells me to go. Facecam win? Never. Happy to be able to chat to stream. Hey, what's up, Rose? Chat to be in you. Example, IGN made a review of Pokemon Sword and Shield, got massive amounts of dislikes, and 600 got deleted by YouTube bot system, so people are saying Nintendo, IGN paid off all YouTube to remove dislikes. Hey, they probably did. Also, big chance someone probably botted dislikes. YouTube is really good at removing botted dislikes. Not all of them, but they can tell. They're experts at it. There's a good chance someone botted dislikes on the channel, and YouTube just removed them. Especially if it has really negative press. Like, gold farming websites regularly buy bot dislikes on gold making videos, you know, to try to like discourage them. If you go to a really popular gold making video on YouTube, you'll notice it has lots of dislikes almost every time. And the reason is because gold seller wipes sites regularly buy dislikes on those to discredit them. Because if someone's looking up how to make gold and they go to a video and they see it has lots of dislikes, they might think, hey, maybe this isn't legit. And they'll be more likely to not try it on their own and then buy gold from a website. It's all smart, big brain stuff. Those gold seller websites, they're ruthless. If you could make WoW character and Diablo character fight each other, would they? I don't know WoW Diablo lore well enough. Forge of Origination reactivated. Like when people said dislikes disappeared off the Diablo Immortal trailer, I 100% believe people just bought dislikes for it, and then they removed them. Have you ever heard of the new quest in the PTR about Updog? What's Updog? Hi, your voice sounds like Danger Dolan. I don't think so. Why aren't you streaming on Twitch? So I can use Q. I don't know what that is. Also, I have an I command for Twitch, if you want to know the answer to that. It's a long, complicated reason that I'll probably go back on sometime in the future. Hi. Hello, Michael. Whoa. Magni, he has his Heroes of the Storm abilities. He just fucking jumped in there. Whoa. Is this the first time we've ever fought with him before? He's literally his Heroes of the... Wait, is Magni in Heroes of the Storm? I know there's a dwarf dude in Heroes of the Storm. I'm pretty sure it's Magni. And if he is in Heroes of the Storm, why haven't they given him this skin yet? I'm naming my fox Star Fox. That's what I would do too if I had a fox. I don't think you can domesticate foxes though, can you? Have you ever heard of Dual Destinies? No. Oh my god, this dude is literally using his Heroes of the Storm abilities. It's Mirrodin. Okay, so he's using Mirrodin's abilities. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he's in Heroes of the Storm, but I'm not 100% sure because all the dwarves look the same to me. There is a Magni skin though? Is there? Fuck, I didn't know that. I only ever use like the Candy Pop skin. Mirrodin is in HOTS. Remember when Danger Dolan did WoW content, then he started doing kids content, then he started doing literal softcore hentai content, still advertised as kid content? I mean, we've all been there. You can't really blame a guy. That's Mirrodin. Rescue Rap number 4 coming out? Oh, I don't know. I haven't even started working on it yet. What's your current thoughts on Shadowlands, and do you think it will launch? I think it'll launch sometime before December 2020. And it looks awesome. Can't wait. What do you think about the customizations of the core races next expansion? I don't really care. But, you know, good for the people who do care, you know? Talking about Mirrodin, what's the difference? I don't know. I don't think there is a difference. They're basically the same person. Magni and Mirrodin are brothers after all, or siblings? That sounds about right. I couldn't remember. Racist. I think Mirrodin is the one who trained Arthas. If that's the case, what the hell is Mirrodin up to nowadays? Racist when it comes to dwarves a little bit, I guess. I don't think too much about the alliance races very much. Let's see, where's my swiftness potions? I only have 3 of them? I should have the mats to make more than that. What's this potion called? Lightfoot potion? Let's create like a handful of these. Since this is a PTR character, I'm probably going to be using it a lot. 30 seems good. I don't think I really need more than that. Potion of Wild Mending. I should probably create a couple of these as well, just while I'm at it. There's a Magni skin, but it's a live Magni, not crystal Magni. Well, that's lame. I'm gonna make some more. I don't care about my mats since this is a PTR character. Also, is Mirrodin alive at the moment? I'm pretty sure he is. I don't think he's dead. Ooh, I should make some healing potions too. These things are so good. Have you played the Anniversary AV yet? Yes, I have. Originally, that's something I've been wanting to do on stream, but the queues for it are so long that I've been kind of not doing that. Okay, maybe I should put it at the B button. No, I need a button for this. How about... I'm used to using that. I'm not too used to using that button. 6, 5... how about that one for now? There we go. The Forge of Originations. Oh neat, this spell failed correctly. Mirrodin is leading the Bronzebeard Dwarves. Mirrodin was the one who was with Arthas, trained him, went to Icecrown, got lost, thought he was a Frost Dwarf, Magni, and you go save him. I know all of this. I'm the lore expert. Oh, okay, boomers. Hello. Hello, Monty. This dude is straight up using Magni's abilities. Mirrodin, sorry. They both have an M starting in their name, too. It's so confusing. Oh, shit. Okay, let's not run through the middle. We'll go down here. Kind of like doing the fight normally. Oh, wait, I can use this to heal up. The whole reason I don't have a speed boost. This is like doing the fight. Mirrodin's currently chilling in Ironforge. That's probably why I've never seen him. I don't ever go to Ironforge. Is the Blackrock Pet Battle dungeon playable in the PTR yet? It sure is. I like to keep all that stuff like fresh for when it goes live. I don't want to be tired of it already by the time it goes live. It's just I'm really interested in the Visions of N'Zoth scenarios. So that's like kind of an exception. I really want to try it out, see how it works, since it's very similar to the new Torghast Tower thing that's coming out. Oh, he's alive. I just checked Wowpedia. Cool beans. Not playing grandmother version, aka classic version, the most easy, useless shit ever. No, I still play classic. I just kind of want to try out the Visions of N'Zoth. Did you hear about the Legends of Runeterra Riot Games? What do you think about it? Is that the card game? I've heard about it. I like card games. I should probably try it out. Okay, now I can go upstairs. With my unlimited potions. What covenant will you be picking? Probably the one that's reminiscent of Ori and the Blind Forest. Yes, here, I know you're a lore expert, of course, so I'm just filling in for people who don't know the lore trivia. I am a lore expert. No one knows more about lores than I do. Especially when it concerns Sylvanas. Lore expert scoffs at Noble 87. When it comes to my lore knowledge compared to Noble 87's, I'd say he probably knows more than me. But that doesn't mean I don't still know a lot. What is Blue Eyes? Blue Eyes White Dragon? Like from Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh right, they nerfed my dots, didn't they? I was thinking I was doing a little bit less damage than normal. Oops. They're hurting me. I don't want to play PTR because I want to experience new features for the first time on live instead of already playing them and being bored. Those are my thoughts exactly. That's why I normally avoid PTR, but I really want to do Visions of N'Zoth. Well, you're watching, so you get spoiled on 8.3 content. The only thing you're getting spoiled on is Visions of N'Zoth, nothing else. This is just like one game feature that's coming. Oh, I gotta go down there? How do I go down there? Oh, I wasn't supposed to go down there. He was just teleported down there. What if you know more about lore than Blizzards themselves? I mean, like, I'm pretty sure not everyone in Blizzard's a lore expert. Hero is such a lore expert, he knows the Sylvanas' shoe size for obvious reasons. I mean, like, who doesn't know Sylvanas' shoe size? If you don't know that, can you call yourself a true Sylvanas fan? How else are you supposed to make replicas of things that step on your face? Is it this left one over here that's lit up on the map? Here, tell us a random fascinating lore fact that isn't very well known. Did you know the planet of Draenor was completely overrun by the overgrowth? And that the only reason the planet didn't die was because Agrimar came in and saved it? And the overgrowth was so ridiculously overpowered that they would be stronger than any of the elemental lords in Azeroth. Like, the overgrowth giants make Ragnaros look like a baby in comparison. They could probably even defeat the old gods. They were that super strong. It's a really interesting story that very few people know about. The overgrowth on Draenor was ridiculous. It was a legitimate threat. And I was like, that's like the only thing they could use if they wanted to have an expansion about killing nature. Because the overgrowth was so strong and so oppressive that it needed a Titan intervention in order to stop it from destroying the planet. I've always wanted to make a video about it, but like, I don't know a way to market it. How do you talk about the overgrowth in a way that's not boring? In a video title, it's like, ooh, the overgrowth on Draenor. No views, no one gives a shit. The time Draenor almost got destroyed by the overgrowth, no views, no one cares. I don't know how to market it, even though it's a really interesting topic. The overgrowth is oppressing me, Hero. The overgrowth, like, it's plants, basically. They're plant monsters, but they're like gigantic plant monsters. The entire planet was covered in it, to the point where it was just stealing the nutrients of the planet itself. And eventually the planet would just run out, and then everything would die. So they had to keep it in check because the plants were just stealing all the life energy from the planet. Breakers, rise up. Are you sure you don't play the PTR a whole lot? I never play the PTR. Here, remember your Sylvanas video? I know, I'm going to make another Sylvanas video. I need to update it. For true Sylvanas believers. By the way, I love your new Villains Corner. Why, thank you. I knew that from a lore video. Greetings from a slightly roasted and slightly salted potato skins. You knew that from a noble lore video. He's probably made a video on it. Let me look it up. Noble... Noble 87 Overgrowth. The Ordering of Draenor. The Chronicles Part 2 lore. So he did make a video on it. It has about 300,000 views. That's not half bad. Nature is the planet's worst enemy. Exactly. That's why we need to create more plastic straws. They could have solved that problem if they just gave Draenor plastic straws. You might have mentioned Overgrowth in a video. I did. It was in the top 10 creepiest bosses. One of them was creepy because the Overgrowth situation. Make a short Villains Corner? I'd love to. They just take so long to make. I know Crucial made a video about it. Yeah, I think he did. Oh no, my throat. Ooh. My throat dries out real fast from talking too much. Probably because I also made a video before I started streaming. Well, recorded a video anyway. What am I supposed to do here? Reroute the power? Oh. Okay. I think I reroute that. Yeah, why'd they have to make it so convoluted? Can you go from your end? Did we do it? Oh, that was it? There he is. Basically doing the this dungeon again. I forgot what it was called. Shit. Did it interrupt my... Okay, it's going to cooldown. That's good. Hi, I'm playing my first ever WoW character solo. So far in retail, I'm level 63. Is there any cool looking flying mounts, or do I have to get to the end game for that? I have 2 videos called the top 10 easiest mounts to get. I'd recommend watching those videos, but for the most part, you do have to get max level for a lot of stuff. But once you get high level, you should be able to farm some of the old raids for the good mounts. Ninzoth is talking to me. Ooh, shit. We have to hurry. Let's go, boy. What's your text scrolling add-on? It's MLK scrolling battle text. This way, right? Did I go the wrong way? This is the thing that opened. Oh my god, fucking seriously. Pyromancer also did a video with the Overgrowth to blame Eonor, as he always does. I haven't seen his video on the Overgrowth. I'll have to watch it. So what is allegedly going to happen in Visions of N'Zoth? I don't know. I just want to try out the gameplay of it. Pyromancer blames Eonor. Pyromancer has this theory that the Titans are evil or something. That's probably what it was. Can you get the Deathwing mount now once you hit levels 80? I don't know, maybe. Well, N'Zoth looks pretty slick. He is pretty slick. If N'Zoth is going around trying to corrupt everyone, does that mean he is a N'Zoth? No. That would insinuate that that word is associated with corruption and not happiness. Why would the Titans be evil? I mean, go watch Pyromancer's videos. He'll explain it for you. We have to go to the 3rd floor. Okay. Hey, here, do you have an evil eyeball thing on your head still? Nah, I got rid of that immediately. No, I don't like watching Pyromancer. Why not? This used to be a raid boss. They butchered Shadow Priest further in 8.3? Yeah, I know. Good thing I'm not maining a Shadow Priest anymore. So I don't care very much. Okay, reactivate the Forge of Originations. I wasn't expecting to have to do such a long quest chain to unlock this. And I don't even know if this will unlock Visions of N'Zoth or not. Butchered or Nerth or both. Oh, that's the last one. Okie dokie. I will place my Heart of N'Zoth. Isn't that the thing we used in the Ajara fight? What is it doing over here? Meet King Pharos and Rakhamin. I'll return to the chamber, figure out our next move, do whatever it takes to protect the forge. Okie dokes. So I gotta go back to town. Did this take me to the entrance? Yes, it did. I also chose to make my first character as Affliction Warlock by having no AoE sucks ass. I mean, most AoE sucks at low level anyway, so you're not missing out. Instead, you can just dot up everything and do about the same amount of damage as everyone else, just with a little bit more effort. Well, Shadow Priest is still good, just not the gods of multi-dot they were. The only thing they were good at was multi-dotting. They're not good at single target DPS. If you take out multi-dotting, Shadow Priests have nothing. They're a mediocre class. Or any new YouTubers I don't like watching Pyromancer, or any new YouTubers I don't recognize, you should really branch out more. Explore new YouTubers. As the balance main, I feel your pain, Shadow Priests. Hey, what is N'Zoth's motives for killing us? His motives are, you know, control of the planet itself. Everything should serve him or die. It's pretty simple. Do I have to talk to someone here? Oh, that's someone else. I don't want to go back to Cataclysm version of this. I bet this is a N'Zoth servant. How much you want to bet? Map examined. Awesome in-game event. I will join you. Also, Oldham looks neat. Sure does. Did it not get completely sucked during the Azhar fight? I don't know. Never really asked about it. I don't know. Their single target is being buffed while their multi-dot is being nerfed. No, it's not. They're literally only nerfing Shadow Priests. They're not giving anything to compensate. Third version is only evil Titans is Sargeras. He seems the old god corrupted planet, which scares him so much he decides all planets should be destroyed so all gods can't corrupt them. That's true, but what if all other Titans were evil, you know? Ooh, look at all of that Azerite. Nine lives. I want to do Visions of Nazoth. Okay. Is there much a reason to broaden your YouTube viewpoint when you're perfectly fine with the things I've already got? Because if you didn't do that in the first place, you never would have found the things you already have. There's always new talent out there that deserves to be recognized. Maybe someone else is your new favorite YouTuber and you just haven't watched them yet because you don't like to discover new things. Life is ever changing. Started playing Holy Priest and the damage is actually nuts. Yeah, but all you do is spam smite, so it's not very fun. Shadow Priests aren't very fun to do World Quest content with either. But they're better than Holy Priests. Not sure Examine a Map is awesome in-game event, but okay, Blizzard. They just don't have those things implemented yet, or they don't want to show players it in the PTR quite yet. This thing is a pretty big, beefy dude. I thought that little thing was mine. So I was standing in it. Because I use void powers too. Turns out it wasn't really mine. Imagine every time you killed a Azhar, you got HOA reset. Lol. Heart of Azeroth reset. Oof. No one would kill Azhar then. No, I'm sure people would still do it. They would just complain a lot. You know, I was listening to this podcast, and they were talking to some people who played Classic WoW, and they had originally played EverQuest beforehand, and they were talking about why they quit EverQuest to play WoW. And there's a lot of things about EverQuest that I can totally understand why people called Classic WoW like the baby MMO. I think that would probably make a good video, but I don't know enough about EverQuest and I don't have footage of it. I'd probably have to install it and try it for myself to make a good video. But one of the differences was like if you died in PvP, people could like take a piece of your gear from you. So if you spent weeks farming out a piece of gear from a mob and then you got killed one time, someone could just take it from you. So it made the sense of having gear and progression not really mean much, and people really liked how you could keep your gear when you got killed in PvP and WoW. It made people care about their gear more. But that was just one thing of many other differences. There's also don't have instant combat in EverQuest. You know, like you go into a dungeon or raid, it takes you to like a separate instance. You know, it's not open world. That's why there's like a distinction between world bosses and dungeon and raid bosses. A world boss, everyone in the open world has a chance to kill it. In EverQuest, everything was open world. There wasn't dungeons or raids. They had dungeons and raids, but they were open world dungeons and raids, so everyone had to basically fight for it. And they had collision in the game, so people would get like on the biggest race possible and just like create a wall at the entrance to dungeons so that people wouldn't be able to get inside. And there was a huge debate in WoW's early development about whether they should have instance dungeons or not. And, you know, they weren't unanimous on having separate instances for dungeons. A lot of people fought very hard to have it open world. And I think it's a very good thing those people lost, because I couldn't imagine open world dungeons and raids. That would suck. The cough syrup. No, don't ruin the jokes. To be fair, I suddenly got a real love for certain visual novels, and I want to play plenty of them. And before I thought they were dumb. I guess you're right. See, you never know. That's just why I like to try things for myself without really discounting them. Within reason. Like, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't enjoy, for example, eating poop. I've never tried it before, but I'm pretty certain that's something I wouldn't like to do. So, within reason, I like to try new things for myself to see if I'd actually like them or not. Have you ever thought making about top 10 dungeons video? No? That'd probably work as an idea, though. Whoa, I checked EverQuest. Turns out it came in 1999, before the 21st century. Did it come out that long ago? I didn't think it came out that much earlier than WoW. Who even had computers back then? So if Ragnaros was the main villain of Vanilla, and Ragnaros was a big villain in Kata, so Kata can somewhat be considered Vanilla TBC2. TBC and Legion were both ultimately about Burning Legion. Ragnaros wasn't the main villain of Vanilla. He's an iconic villain from Vanilla. But he definitely wasn't the main villain. Vanilla didn't really have a main villain. That's like one of the things people liked about Vanilla. It was an open sandboxy thing. Everybody didn't lead to one conclusion. There were just things that happened in the world and people had to go in and stop them. Oh man. I went a little bit too hard on that video earlier today. If you die in PvP, someone can take your gear. Sounds like real life. Yeah, but it's not real life. It's a video game. That's why it's a terrible system. Also, I have one more question. I'm currently in the Swamp of Sorrows as an Alliance player, and what I'm getting from quests from goblins, I thought they were a horde race. Goblins didn't become a horde race until Cataclysm. And even then, there's still neutral factions of goblins. Only one faction of goblins joined the horde. The rest of them are still neutral. Neutral, of course, meaning they're neither friendly nor enemies against both factions. If you died, all your items dropped into chests. That would despawn after a while, so people would kill you and then camp your body if they really disliked you. Yep, that sounds terrible. Not my idea of a fun time. Also, you couldn't level by yourself after level 5. So you had to have a group of people to help you level up. And also, despite the name EverQuest, the game actually had very few quests in the game. The fact that World of Warcraft had, you know, constant quest up to max level was a big selling point at the time because that wasn't the norm. WoW was the only MMO at the time who had done that. Like, WoW had pioneered the questing to max level, questing by yourself to max level. Because before then, people were very elitist about the MMO term, how you had to do everything with other people. And also, flight points were a thing WoW invented. Or, you know, made better. No other games had flight points at the time. It was kind of like a way to fast travel without implementing teleporting everywhere. WoW invented quests. They invented the idea of having a constant stream of quests to hit max level. Before then, all MMOs were about grinding to max level. And you also lost experience if you died. And it was like such a chunk of experience that dying in EverQuest was the equivalent to losing 4 hours of grinding. So you really didn't want to die in that game. You could play EQ on a PS2. Yeah, I heard they created a console version of it that wasn't very good. Fake Quest. It's interesting to learn all of these lore tidbits about EverQuest. Oh, don't hurt me. Holy shit, this dude hurts. Also, I have dogs. They're a little quiet. You probably can't hear them. I'm gonna go see what they're barking at and try to get them to calm down. Looks like there's just a package. They don't like the UPS man. Oh my god, did they seriously come back? I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the thing about them. Like, my room is upstairs. And downstairs is where the mail and the front door and stuff is at. So the dogs like to run upstairs to bark right in front of my room. So that's why I have to go, you know, see what's up. Because they love to bark right in front of my room where it's the loudest. Generally not a problem. It's only a problem for your guys' ears during streams, because I can just edit out their barking whenever I'm recording audio. But they love to do it right next to my room. They aren't loud. Your dogs are real loud. Please stop calling them quiet. Oh, Sam, you're too funny. This dude is really strong. I'm gonna try fighting him again. Oh, someone else is fighting him? Okay, looks like we're gonna work together. Okie dokie. I think his melee hits just hit really hard. I think you probably need a group to drive this thing back. It's probably not soloable. That thing is too strong. I would need a group of players to take it down. It's not like one of the elites in Najda or Mechagon that you can solo. Only 7 million health? That doesn't seem bad. It doesn't, but he hits really hard. Like, boss level hards. There we go. Where's my body at? Here it is. Assault on the Black Empire. This is taking a really long time. I kind of just wanted to go straight into Visions of N'Zoth. I didn't think I'd have to do so much legwork beforehand. What breed are your dogs? They're both mutts. I don't know what the breeds are. Man, I was just remembering, like, on Hazel's stream, she occasionally has, like, a dog cam. Where she just has, like, a camera focused on her dogs or fish. And her dog is a very peculiar one. So people will ask her what the breed is. And it's not... It looks like a really common type of dog, but it's actually some, like, weird variation of it. So she has to explain what it is in basically every single stream. And I was just thinking, like, man, that must be really annoying to have to explain the differences every single stream, multiple times a stream. Soda Poppin had a camera for his dog at 1.2. Well, that's neat. They aren't quiet either, because you can hear them. So I've been reading this manga. It's about a girl with Asperger's who's obsessed with this manga artist. So she, like, shows up to his house and then basically just starts living there. And whenever she doesn't like something, she's very blunt about it. She says, I don't like that person, or will, like, say it to their face. Her mannerisms remind me very much of some of the things Sam says. Whoa, why am I casting so fast? Hysteria. Oh, it's a curse. Not creepy at all. Is there anything else I need to do? Faceless minion slayed. Corrupted tumors destroyed. Here's a corrupted tumor. Have you watched Demon Slayer yet? I'm caught up on the manga. Have I watched Demon Slayer? Watching Demon Slayer is for normies. Sounds interesting. Can you link me the manga? I linked it in the anime Discord section when I first found it. Do you not look in the anime section? It is also a really interesting manga. It's one of my favorites. She needs a bot command. I die. I mean, if you create a bot command, no one would use it for something like that. People are just going to ask the question. Like, I have 3 bot commands for the most asked questions, and people will still ask them. Luckily, though, someone else in chat will be like, just do the bot command. So it has actually saved me from having to answer those questions multiple times. Because, like, the biggest questions I get asked are, like, what add-ons I use, what server I'm on when I'm on Classic, and why don't I stream on Twitch? That's probably the biggest one. And the Twitch one is not, like, a simple answer. It's a little bit more complicated than that. So I finally just created a video. Now I don't have to explain it every stream. Which is kind of nice. What bot commands do you use? Hi, Kakio. Is Kakio here? Hi, Hero. Is this the fabled YouTube stream? You could be a YouTube streamer too. I know, man, when I stream on Twitch, people ask for my stream on YouTube. It's weird. The only person who asks is me. I know if you stream on YouTube, people are going to constantly ask for you to stream on Twitch. But people don't know what's best for you. It's kind of like, you know, fan feedback, fan suggestions. It is useful to an extent. But you really have to know when to listen and when to ignore them. Because if I only ever listen to fan feedback, you know, fans constantly ask for Villain's Corner, for example. They love asking for it, but the views aren't really there to support constantly making Villain's Corners. So if I just swapped over to nothing but Villain's Corners, I would probably stop making money. Because sure, it's popular, people like it, they ask for it a lot, but it's not very successful. It ultimately loses me money in the long run, but not that much. And it is a very popular series. It increases the branding of the channel, so it's worth putting the time and effort into it. But it's not worth dropping everything to do that, in exclusion of all the other stuff, which does much better. But people don't ask for it. No one's asking, hey, you should create another clickbait top 10 video. Even though that's what gets the most views. In the same vein with Twitch, like, hey, you know, you should stream on Twitch. And they're like, why? It's like, well, because, you know, I like the atmosphere of Twitch. You know, all the emotes and stuff. I like the interface. It's like, sure, you like all those things. Here's why it's better for me to stream on YouTube, though. My audience is here on YouTube. It's more discoverable on YouTube. If I streamed on Twitch, I would have about the 10th of the amount of viewers. You might specifically want me to stream on Twitch, but then no one will know I'm streaming on Twitch. How would they even find out? I'd have to make a video, and YouTube doesn't really like it when you make YouTubes announcing your Twitch streams. They'll punish your channel for it. I'd have to talk about it at the end of videos. And at that point, you know, that's time that could be spent talking about something else. People usually tune that shit out. So you really have to limit how much things you can promote at the end of your videos. And even then, you'd have to do that for some time before people really found out. And even then, not everyone will actually check it out. And then you have your social media stuff. And no one follows me on my social medias. I have like 4,000 Twitter followers, which is like, what, 1% of my audience? Failures videos are clickbait punctuated by the occasional sponsored 2-minute video. See, exactly. Like, no one... Well, I don't know enough Bellier to talk about that kind of stuff. He has good videos, and he does, you know, a good amount of clickbait, and he's aware of his clickbait, too. I'd be like, you know, I only ever get disliked if I clickbait a little bit too hard. It's like, yep, it's true. There has to be a little balance to it. But the thing is, like, people, you have to make these decisions on your own. People are constantly going to ask me to stream on Twitch, but it's not good for my channel to stream on Twitch. I get more viewers on YouTube, even if they constantly ask me to do it on Twitch. And, you know, some smaller creators, newer people to YouTubers, you know, if you constantly have people asking you to stream on Twitch, you'll think, hey, I should probably do that. And then you swap over to Twitch and you have like 20 people watching, when you could have like 200. If anything, I think the best approach is to take what Hazel did. She streamed on YouTube for years and then slowly transitioned to Twitch and is doing well over there. I'm not saying you shouldn't stream on Twitch. Twitch has the potential to make more money. But you have to build up to that if you have a YouTube audience first. You have to set a consistent stream schedule, get a consistent amount of people who want to watch you, set up consistent times, and then when you start streaming at your usual time, you just slowly start putting some of those days over on Twitch, and then people will get used to the new platform because they're already used to watching you at a specific time every day. Crip said it best. He's a Hearthstone streamer. He says he makes sure to stream consistently at the same time every day so that people get used to it. Because if he doesn't stream at those times, then people will just find someone else to watch at those times. And he owes a lot of his success to consistently streaming around the same amount of times. And yeah, it's worked for him. Here, please stream on Twitch, or I watch Ninja and Mixer. I love Ninja and Mixer. Ooh woo. Streamers only go where the most money's at. And currently Twitch Prime is a huge incentive to stream on Twitch. However, you need to do it smartly. If you have a YouTube audience, you need to leverage that first on YouTube, where your people will actually watch you first. Are you doing what Hazel did? No, I don't care about being a streamer. If I did, I would absolutely do it the same way as Hazel. Did I finish the invasion? You scared me of making the Sylvanas Something Wrong video outside of April Fool's. Oh, I already changed the video to something else. It's going to be called, How Did Sylvanas Take Out the Lich King's Army? You know, my channel isn't really known for making those kinds of videos outside of April Fool's. So it would just piss off people. Because it's obviously a joke video. I think you can also make some emotes possible on YouTube. There's emotes and everything. People just like Twitch better because, you know, that's where people stream. If someone wants to stream, their first thought is to stream on Twitch because that's the streaming place. They don't really think too much about the commerciability or marketability about it. These are things YouTubers have to worry about and viewers don't. That's why they just suggest what they want. What viewers want is for you to put all the effort in the world into videos and also release them on a consistent basis. That would probably kill someone from overwork because that's too much. It's easy to ask for things because you don't actually have to do the work yourself. And it's totally fine to ask for things that you want. It's more of the YouTubers themselves need to recognize when to ignore requests. Drive back Warden Rockthmuthus. What? Ugh, so I gotta complete all of these daily quests too? God damn it. I already completed the thing though. Okay, I gotta search out for some more faceless minions. Twitch is more community oriented. Community oriented sounds like a buzzword. What does that even mean? How can you define community oriented? What metrics do you have to describe these kinds of things? What proof do you have that it's a thing? Most Twitch channels are based around the personality of the particular streamer. In a sense, sure, that's community oriented, but it's more of a community of a cult personality. Which is the exact same thing you can get if you just stream on YouTube. It's not really specific to Twitch. I find people more likely to sub on Twitch than to sponsor on YouTube. Yeah, that's true. You can make more money on Twitch. However, if no one's watching your stream, then you're not going to be making anything. That's the thing. You need people to watch in order for them to subscribe and everything. And that's the whole basis of starting off on YouTube first, to get a consistent audience, and then move to Twitch, so that that exact same audience will be more willing to spend money over there. There's a culture of donating and on Twitch that exists. That's not really on YouTube because no one really streams on YouTube. However, that being the case, there are some not WoW YouTubers. There are some YouTube streamers I watch who consistently get donations. I don't, because I don't really encourage them very well. There's lots of things I could be doing if I wanted to get more donations that I purposely don't do because I don't care about that. I care about getting footage. My streams are basically a way to talk to chat and also get footage of specific things that I can use later. I regularly use my stream footage in videos. Videos are my #1 priority. Streams are also a priority of just talking to people, so I want the biggest audience possible. Ooh, is this another one? Is this one easy killable, or is it going to be super hard like the other guy who... I will do my best to kill them all. Pop in everything. Annual Carapicha appreciation. I remember there was someone who kept sending me a picture of the dude on Twitter every day. It's kind of weird, so I think I blocked him. I think it might have been you, Nestar Bear. Thanks for the €2 donation anyway. I think those are euros. Damn it, why aren't these guys dying? These guys have a whole bunch of health too? Man, my dots are weak. Oh yeah, but you know, the more subs, the more community starts to form, but you agree with your overall point. The more the community starts to form. The community is about you, not about Twitch. The people are much more willing to subscribe on Twitch than they are on YouTube. That's a fact. You can make more money on Twitch, but you can also make more money if you make the conversion right. By starting off on YouTube first and having a consistent fan base that will follow you over to Twitch. This advice is very specific to YouTubers, though. If you want to get started streaming, I'd have no idea how you would do that. How am I supposed to stop this? Do I just need to get him out of this zone? There we go. Also, what happened so far in this stream? This stream, nothing really. I just want to do Visions of N'Zoth, but it's so difficult. That thing is basically a world boss. I can't solo it. Let's come over here. Maybe I can find something. Easier to build an audience on YouTube, or easier to make money on Twitch. So build yourself up on Twitch and slowly transition over. Yeah, that's it. All boils down to basically what Celti said. You can build your audience on YouTube first, and then slowly transition over to Twitch, where you can make real money. But you can also make money on YouTube along the way. You just have to be smart about the way you do it. Like, one YouTuber I know, when he plays video games on YouTube, he rarely reads chat. But if someone donates a super chat, he always reads it and then like has a discussion about whatever they said. So this heavily encourages people to constantly donate him super chats. So since he gets a constant stream of donations, he's basically always talking to chat. But he almost never reads chat unless it's a super chat because he's focused on the game. And this guy gets about the same YouTube viewership as I do. Like, currently I have about 120 people watching, give or take. That's pretty low than the average. But his is usually around the same thing, like around 150 people on average. And he gets a constant influx of super chats because he actively encourages it by basically ignoring chat. And he's been consistently streamed too. Like, he streams every single day for like an hour. So people are used to it. And he has the people who come back to it every day. And he's kind of cultivated a culture of, you know, only reading super chats. and it works very well for him. There's another guy I follow. He just has like stream goals and stuff, and he like does extra things depending on what people donate. Like he plays Yu-Gi-Oh, so he'll... Ooh, this is probably expensive. It's kind of a dick move. It's not really. Like, he's not specifically encouraging streams that way. It just kind of happened, you know, happy accident. He's more focused on the game. He's like basically Let's Play. He's talking about the game, having a good time playing the game. And then he'll occasionally re-chat during downtime, which is totally fine. But people have found out that he always reads chat when it's a super chat, which makes sense. So it accidentally kind of encourages a whole bunch of donations. And then I have another guy, he plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can get in line in queue if you donate $2. So that encourages lots of donations, because the more donations you see on screen, the more likely other people are to donate as well. And he'll also like randomly put out things like, hey, you know, you donate $500, I'll do a face reveal. And then someone has donated $500 to him to do that like 5 times so far. He's made literally thousands of dollars with that one. You know, and other things too, like I'll eat a cheeseburger on stream. Why not? You know, it's a joke, and then people will pay him for the joke. That's how you encourage donations and stuff. It's a smart business tactic. Damn it. Gonna give ya. Hiruma is an anime character. I miss Legion. Mage Towers gave me like hundreds of hours of content. Yeah, I like the Mage Towers too. That's why I'm excited about the Thor, climbing tower thing. Okay, round 2. This time I'm not gonna stand in your shit. Oh, fucking stood in it again anyway. That's because I didn't want to interrupt my beam in order to interrupt it. You know? Nestar sounds newts. Most of the YouTube streams I watch are podcasts like that, so there's lots of super chats, but well, I don't know, the split on Twitch and super chat is like 30%. Yeah, YouTube takes a lot of the super chat. That's one of the unfortunate realities of super chats. And I mean, here's the thing, like Twitch donations, Twitch takes about the same amount from a Twitch donation. Like you pay $5 and the YouTuber sees about $3.50 of that, but it's negotiated depending on which YouTuber it is. Okay, round 3. I got it this time. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I didn't even see it. Okay, so he throws him down. There it is. And then he does a beam, which is easy to avoid. So it's 2 things. Oh, there it is. Ooh, that was scary. 1,000 for hero face reveal? Who would do that? I don't have a price on a face reveal. I'm just saying, you know, I know a YouTuber who does that and it works out well for him. I personally don't do those things. Ah! Shit. This is another one of those things that's super hard. Why the hell is this lasting so long? I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm slowed and I can't get out of this void zone. Stop it. Damn it. Stop it. Why did I pull all these things? Why the hell did my disperse last so long? It felt like it lasted an eternity. Twitch don't take donations. They only take 50% until they reach elite level, which takes 25%. Wow, I just assumed it was 25% baseline. They don't take anything from donations. That's why they heavily encourage bits. Because they do take a cut from the bits that are donated. Because donations go directly to your pocket. That's like the best way to make sure everything you donate goes to the YouTuber. You know, and that's why, you know, they have chat incentives for you to use the built-in ones, because then they can actually make money off of it. You keep feeding your soul to the Shadowlands. I am... Why does this thing keep lighting up when I can't use it? Okay, so these guys were summoning all those minions. Sounds so straight to hear you talk normally. It feels like I'm playing a video game right now. Luckily, you know, the voice I use in streams is pretty close to the voice I use in videos. Neither of them are my real voice, but I'm so used to using them that it doesn't really matter. I signed up for the beta. Here, is this opening to 8.3 really, really slow? Yeah. Yeah, I've been at it for like an hour and a half, and I'm still not at the thing I wanted to do. But I also don't know if I'm supposed to be doing this for the Visions of N'Zoth or not. I just assume I am. I'm just following what they're telling me to do. You take less shadow damage as a Shadow Priest? I wish. Being a Shadow Priest doesn't really do shit for reducing your damage. It does reduce it a little bit, I think. Or I think they completely removed that. It used to reduce damage. Yeah, it doesn't reduce your damage anymore. So, what am I supposed to do over here? Nephis desist. Okay, I gotta kill these dudes. Okay. Are you a squeaker IRL? I don't know what that means. Can we get a shout out for Kakio? Kakio? You mean... Actually, I don't know what I mean. If you like videos, but you don't like them coming out too often to clog up your inbox, then you'll love Kakio's channel. What's your eye level? 431. Why the heck did they downgrade the questing experience from Legion? The quests in Legion are really amazing and occasional traditional quests. Downgrade? Did you not quest through BFA? BFA is back to traditional. Holy shit, it is so much worse. No, it's not. I don't think you play BFA, Sam. Black Empire Assassin. I'm not supposed to kill these things. Do you raid a lot in WoW? I raid enough in order to get the... Our guild only goes... Wow, it's letting me attack a corpse. Our guild only goes long enough in order to kill the current heroic boss, and then we basically call it quits. Uh-oh, my combat. That's what I get for attacking a dead body. I have played BFA and Legion. When was the last time you played BFA? You seem like someone who's susceptible to the naysaying that's really common in the community. People like to shit on everything in Battle for Azeroth, whether it's true or not. Oh boy, this is bad. I'm stuck in combat, and it looks like they're not respawning. The creatures I need to kill don't die. How many children do you have? 0. To be honest, I preferred old Disgusted Toast before the face reveal. I love his TFT videos, but I miss old Anna and Toast reviewing WoW lore and Hearthstone. Yeah. I don't know enough about Disgusted Toast to agree or not. Well, why is this one like super high level? Corruption level is 1. For Kakio. Toast has become really cringy as of late. I don't know enough about Toast. I know he used to be a Hearthstone streamer and that he probably doesn't do that anymore. Well, I definitely don't want to fight a corrupted watcher. Something much better about the quest about Legion is probably the fact that the quest isn't traditional, where you get 4 quests and then do more. The questing in BFA is exactly the same as the quest in Legion. Which is why I say you probably haven't played BFA. Because that's just not true. Are you confusing BFA for Classic WoW? Traditional quest is kind of like go take out 4 quests in one, then either go kill things and gather stuff. Yeah, Legion did that too. I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean by traditional? I don't know. I don't think he even knows what he's talking about. I'm comparing Legion to BFA to Legion. I know you are, but the questing hasn't changed. That's why we're saying you don't know what you're talking about. Or maybe you do. Maybe you have this idea in your head, you know, about something, and you're just explaining it poorly. After all, words are only a way for us to express our ideas and feelings to other people. The words themselves aren't super important, and sometimes you have to change the words around in order to get your point across. So I think maybe there's a feeling to the quest that you don't like, but you're just using a poor choice of words to describe it. There's the last one. One day I'll convince someone I'm insane because I can't explain for my life. You just need to use your words, Sam. Also, I'm pretty sure English isn't your first language, so I gotta give you a little bit of leeway on it for that. Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Similar to Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering? No. The only similarities they have is that they're both card games, but they play so different. Hearthstone is similar to Magic. Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't similar to either of those games, though. Not at all. That's probably why I like it more. Still waiting for top 10 poop quests. I'll do it, just you watch. Similar as card games can be. It's like similar to how blackjack and poker are basically the same. And the fact that they're the same, that they use the same cards, but they're completely different. That was a lot of war resources. Did you do any Pet Battle stuff in BFA? How did you find out if you did? I haven't played BFA for a while, so I have no idea if it's better than Legions. Have you do any Pet Battle stuff? Of course I do Pet Battle stuff. I only ever do Pet Battle stuff. I'm the Pet Battle expert. Was there an update on live? So my add-ons got reset? I don't know. I don't think so. His intro in this patch caused me to go into a rant about BFA Quest and probably said dumb stuff. I guess I'm sorry. Oh. So what you're saying is this particular quest is linear. And therefore it's a representation of all quests in BFA. You know, I think they should make statistics class mandatory in high school. There are lots of people who don't understand what anecdotal evidence is. And then use anecdotal evidence in order to completely make their mind up about most things. How have I not driven this guy back? Assault the Black Empire. I finished it. Do I have to go over here and kill something? Black Warden. Okay, I guess this is something I need to kill. I thought that was just an indicator on the map. That's true. Both you and Hazel are. You know, not to belittle or be mean, but I definitely know more about pet battles than Hazel does. At least when it comes to PvP pet battles. I'm probably the most knowledgeable YouTuber when it comes to pet battles. There's definitely people who know more about pet battles than me, but when it comes to all the YouTubers, I'm the expert. No one knows more about pet battles than I do. Including Hazel. You know, I actually have a link. There's a stream that I participated on of hers, where I basically coached her through doing PvP pet battles. Not even Disco Doggy? Okay, Disco Doggy knows more than me. And he is technically a YouTuber. I guess I meant out of like all of the big WoW YouTubers. Quick question, lore-wise, how was Sylvanas able to defeat Bolvar in the Shadowland cinematic? Is it just Mary Sue situation or something more to it? I'm actually gonna make a video on the subject. The title of the video is literally, how was Sylvanas able to defeat Bolvar's army? It'll explain it. Ooh, look! A maze! It's like Darumu! Or Super Hexos. Why am I slowed? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the hell? I had to like go halfway across the map for that one. She'd probably agree with you. You know, I guess I should have a caveat. When it comes to like PvP pet battles and pet breeds and everything, I know more than pretty much all of the bigger WoW YouTubers, including Hazel. However, when it comes to particular pet strategies for certain things, she probably has a leg up on me. I mean, I'm pretty knowledgeable in all of the strategies on the pet battles and PvE side of stuff as well. But I think I would win a trivia contest if it came to pet battle stuff. Not against Disco Doggy, though. He knows more than me. I wouldn't think he knows that much more than me because I am the pet battle expert. No one knows more about pet battles than I do. How do you know more about pet battles than Hazel? Because I have a pet battle channel. Also, she's not super into pet battles. That's kind of like a minor thing she does. Did I finally complete it? Ooh. Okay, I'll meet you at the Chamber of Hearts as soon as I can. I need to use the restroom first, though. I'll be back. Okay. How long have I been streaming for? No, Hazel's super into pet battles. I mean, not as much as I am. She does it pretty casually. You know, as someone who's probably knows Hazel better than all of y'all. I wish there was an uptime. You can just check. YouTube tells you how long the stream has been going for, doesn't it? You and Mad Season should have a child together. I'll have to ask him. I'm not sure if he'd be willing. Or if the science is available for that quite yet. Shots fired. Not shots. No shots fired. We don't know any sense of power she's gained yet. I think Boulevard is weak like people. Yeah, I wrote a whole video on this already. Like, I have the script done and ready to go. I just need to make the video. Data miners explain Sylvanas' powers. Designers, yeah, that's basically what I say in the video that I'm going to be making. I don't know why I don't feel like talking about it. I usually don't mind talking about upcoming videos, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not confident in the script. That's probably what it is. Don't forget, Rat Sylvanas is not BFA Sylvanas. Yeah, that's basically a comparison I make in the video as well. Okay, here, I want to go to sleep now. Good night. You can't go to sleep. I'm not finished with the stream yet, Sam. My brain's super small. 96 minutes ago. Could be true. You never know. You're really heavy into pets, but that's good to know. Yeah, I should really make more pet battle videos. It's just, there's like this sentiment in WoW about being proud about not doing pet battles. And people don't think that's real. I have proof. Well, I have one Reddit thread. I don't think that's proof. I would need to look for more. But it's true. I could definitely go through the past comments in my videos and look up things about people bragging about not doing pet battles. You don't see people bragging about not raiding or doing PvP or Mythic Plus dungeons, but they definitely brag about not doing pet battles. Because it's heavily frowned upon in the WoW community. Where am I supposed to go again? Silithus, I think? I could have just flown over there, couldn't I? God damn it, I forgot. I keep forgetting how close it is. Where are the YouTuber posts you used to share? YouTube posts? What YouTube posts? I don't like time zones. Hero will be mad at Blizzard cuts your pet collection to half. I wouldn't do that. I actually really enjoy it, but yeah, there's lots of hate towards pets. Yep, as a pet battle content creator, occasionally, I always champion pet battles anytime it comes up in a video naturally. I'm proud that I don't raid in WoW. You're missing out on the best part of the game then. Here, y'all, I got to say it. I also don't mind archaeology, so that's even worse. I guess archaeology is bad. I can understand about not doing archaeology. You're not missing out. What are we doing here? I just want to do Visions of N'Zoth. I don't care about all this stuff. I'm proud that I don't play Diablo. You shouldn't be proud about not doing anything. Unless it's something super tempting that usually ruins people's lives. Like, you know, doing meth. Even then, you'd be kind of weird if you started bragging about not doing meth. You'd be like, yeah, great. You're not stupid. Good for you. Good job not taking a very highly addictive substance. Azurite giant slain. What am I supposed to do now? Meet with Magni. I don't want to. I want to just do my own thing. I'm just gonna go to Orgrimmar, see if I can look around for it. How do you feel about the level squish? I think they're doing it in a really good way. I used to have archaeology back in Cataclysm. You could do so much cool from that. I don't know about that. Hi, Hiram. I want to ask, what will happen with the Sword of Sargeras? I have no idea. Maybe it'll be a plot point in the future. I mean, it already is a plot point now. That's the whole Azurite situation. I find raiding hard as I have quit bad anxiety and stresses me out. So pet battles are a really enjoyable experience. It's my favorite part of WoW now. Hey, that's good. Pet battles are just better than those two things anyway. But I guess if you have no choice and you have to do pet battles as your only form of endgame content, not a half bad thing, as there's so much to do in pet battles. Shit. I need to just ignore everything. Is a new pet battle from the anniversary act as a usable cooking fire? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there's only 2 pets in the game that act as a cooking fire. Where's my visions of N'Zoth? Hey look, it's Bane Bloodhoof as the High Chieftain. Where's Sylvanas at? How come I can't use this portal to Undercity? Oh man. I never once got to do my visions of N'Zoth. It gives off a spirit buff when it shoots fire out of its mouth every now and then. I didn't know that. That's pretty neat. What are you doing with these Banshee loyalists? They're just smart. Why you ask no portal to Undercity? I mean, I know there's a portal by the Zeppelin. Damn it. How do you do visions of N'Zoth? I need to look this up. I've already quested for an hour and a half. I don't want to quest anymore. This isn't gonna tell me shit. Horrific visions. How to do horrific visions. How to do horrific visions. By completing assaults, you'll be able to earn your way into the deepest recesses of N'Zoth's mind and the reality that's seeking. I have to complete all of the assaults. God damn it, I don't want to do all the assaults. The stream is going to end in like 20 minutes anyway. I don't want to go do the assault in Pandaria. It took so long. Why don't you stream on Discord here? So Bane is the new war chief? No, they have a council for war chief. Lore-wise, you can't even go inside Undercity. Yeah, but gameplay-wise, you can. It's Legion invasion, basically. The Warfront assaults are Legion invasions, basically. These are kind of the same. I want to try out Nyalotha, the Waking City. I can't try it out yet. You're useless. Ooh, does he have corrupted gear on? Your spells and ability have a chance to do corrupted stuff. Grand Delusions. Vaunt is Rune Nizoth the Corruptor. Wow, this dude's a raider. Raid Finder gear. Yeah, never mind. No, he's not. Raiders don't have Raid Finder gear on. Surely you can go to Undercity and just ask Chromie, ooh-woo. You guys don't know nothing. Someone has invited me to chat on Reddit. That's weird. We're moving it to 1:30. Okay. What does that matter? Okay, so what I'm going to do... Recents... is order my dinner. And then go get it in a bit. What's for dinner? That is a surprise. Because I don't want to do any more invasions. I want to do Visions of Nizoth, not invasions for Nizoth. Have you considered using the Bartender add-on? Or even seen it? Is Bartender a UI add-on? If that's the case, then no, I don't need those. The only people who need UI add-ons are clickers. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter where the placement of your abilities are. Keep up the good work on the lore vids, Hiru. I will do my best. I need to make a new one and send it off to my artist sometime soon. So is Horde an oligarchy? I guess this is better than the Alliance's monarchy. Monarchy. That's not how you say it. Oligarchy? I don't think so. I don't know what an oligarchy is, but I don't think it means a council. Unless it does. Next Villain's Corner? I don't know. Probably Sargeras. I'm not a clicker. I like the style choices available from the add-ons. It's come to my attention that most people who use those kinds of add-ons are probably clickers. Not all of them, of course. Some people eventually learned how to keybind, but originally got those add-ons because they were clickers and they wanted easier access to their abilities. Because the default UI is not very good for clickers. Isn't this politics and chat monks? Not really. This is politics of World of Warcraft, which is a little bit more acceptable. Portal to the Jade Forest. What are we up to this weekend, Hero? I don't know. I have my D&D game on Sunday. That's always fun. Someone releases Inzoth PTR fight. Is Inzoth on the PTR? I'd like to see that. The second to last boss looked really slick. I don't like the placement of this. If you click accidentally, it's real easy to click on the portal by mistake. Here, do you think I should go to bed now since it's really late in European time, or should I stay up the night? I don't suggest ever staying up all night. I've actually never pulled an all-nighter myself. Preach should post a video about it soon. Yeah, I'll probably watch that. Let me see. Who else is streaming now? No one I know. No one on YouTube either. Well, that's surprising. There's always at least one person. But nope, literally no one. All-nighters are bad. Oh, really? Why not, Hero? Because I like to sleep. Sleep is an enjoyable activity to me. I wish I could sleep all the time. In fact, I wish I could just sleep forever, you know? Mogu Warrior. But sleep is for the weak? Then that makes me weak then, I guess. Facts and logic. You mean being dead? What's this about being dead? LOL, Inzoth is affecting Hero. Hero, have you ever dreamed about World of Warcraft? Probably. I don't remember anything in specific, but I've been playing the game for 10 years, so I'd assume I dreamt about it at least once in that time period. I don't think it's legal to sleep forever, then we should change the laws. What if I want to sleep forever? That's racist. That's ableist. I love that for one of your 4 emotes, you chose Pickle Rick of all things. What even are my 4 emotes? Do you smoke? No, I don't smoke. I don't drink either. So let's see, my 4 emotes are these. So there's Uganda Knuckles, the Reddit upvote button, and Pickle Rick. As it should be. That's called death, Hero? What's called death? What are you guys talking about? I just want to sleep forever. I don't want to die. Y'all are too morbid. Uganda Knuckles upwrote Pickle Rick. Oh, I think I already read that. I remember I dreamt about WoW a few weeks back and I got killed by a Dreadlord. It was pretty much it. That sounds lit. I just want to sleep forever for God's sake. Exactly. Because when I'm asleep, I don't have to exist anymore, and that's very appealing to me. It's like, gosh, why can't we just, whenever you go to sleep at night, you get to experience a couple hours of not existing, and it just feels amazing. I wish I could just, not exist ever. That would be great. Sleep is different from death. We dream and shit, and our brain is doing things. See? Exactly. Put Hero in a cryo sleep and shoot him into space. I don't know. That seems scary. Haven't you ever seen the Alien movie? What if you wake up and you have to deal with xenomorphs who want to put slugs into your stomach? Like a trial for death. Death. Sleep is death rehearsal. Y'all are morbid. I'm just talking about, sleeping forever and not existing anymore. Why do you guys keep relating it back to death? Maybe a lot of y'all just got some kind of mental issues. What's your opinion on BFA as a whole? Is it worth getting now or just waiting for Shadowlands? Shadowlands ain't coming out for another year, so yeah, I would think it's worth getting now. Sometimes I want to move to Nyalantha so I can sleep forever. Man, that sounds great. Death, I just don't want to exist. See, exactly. It's just fun not existing for a few hours. I don't have to be me. But hero, that is death. Haha, you idiot, huh? Okay. I remember when I first saw Nixie, I had a dream she rampaged my town and killed my sister. It was messed up. Damn. I don't really see Nixie as a scary thing. Xenomorphs have 2 mouths for twice the suck. Yeah, no thanks. Do I need to go over the lore walkers or downstairs? Yeah, looks like it's the lore walkers. Shut up, Cho. Piece of garbage. I hate you. Ooh, look, it's showing people. Haha, damn right, Kakio. Fuck, that actually sounds nice. 8.3 should be out early 2020, or Shadowlands should be around June to August. No. I put it more around December. I think death once had a near Sylvanas experience. Sleeping forever isn't death because you go to the Shadowlands when you die. See? Someone gets it. Anixia is thick though. Yes, all of us but Kakio. He is sanity itself. If noble equals Cho, I wonder who hero would be. I would be... I don't know. Probably Nathanos. You know, the person everyone hates. The serpent message read. Serpent? That's a dragon. Weirdest / most horrific dream I've had was like a giant bird pecking on my abdomen and cleaning my ribs while I was alive. My family looked on in horror. That is pretty weird. I don't have anything that tops that. I once had a dream where I died and I came back to life as like a baby, but was actually just a small adult. But, you know, not like small as like a baby, but small like, you know, the size of an ant. I could like squeeze through walls and stuff. And then I got to watch everyone be sad about my death, and no one was really sad. And I was like, well, that's good. At least they won't miss me. And then I did some other weird shit. I don't remember. White mane DM, here would be a blood elf probably. Ah, here's the next scroll. You like to choose sleep, but you choose an undead? I'm playing a Zandalari troll. Ah, here's the next one. Here's the next one. Wow, G-Kun is sending quills in all directions? That's crazy. A manlet. Reborn as a manlet. Yeah, basically. Except like a really small one. You know, a little bit different than how I am usually. Anixia may be thick, but she's no white mane. Anixia's a dragon. You guys are crazy. Whoa. Those are some cool looking swords. Okay, are we done? Okay, yeah, here goes the visions and stuff. Neat. You know, I don't really mind these visions and everything. The assaults, I really wanted to do the horrors though. And I never got to. I thought Onyxia was a dreadlord. No, Onyxia was just a black dragon. Evil dragon. Didn't they fix the statues? Oh, they're in the process of fixing them. Onyx War Serpent. Zon 10 Raiders. It feels good to be back in Pandaria again. Well, shit, that dragon hurts. I hope people are actually thinking about Lady Prestor when they say they're not dragon form. What? I'm afraid of Okia, to be honest. I dream about her tearing my sis apart. I don't know who that is. You mean Onyxia? Whoa, man, you can't tell them that anymore. Daughter of Netharion. But what if Jaina is the daughter of Onyxia and Varimathras? I think Jaina was alive before Varimathras came into Azeroth. So it doesn't pan out, unfortunately. Ooh, I get to use my racial. Full heal. I remember I thought regeneration was kind of overpowered when it first came out. But you have to not take any damage to get the healing. And that really ruins it. It's incredibly situational that you kind of forget you even need to use it. It's only really useful like when you're leveling up and you need to heal up outside of combat. Because most of the time you have dots and there's like AoE hazards going out where you can't really use it in raids or dungeons. Okay, well, that's it for now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go grab dinner and then work for stuff, work on videos, and then have gamer night later on tonight where we play gamers. So, goodbye everyone.